Hey there, beach bums and culture vultures ready to dive into one of LA's most iconic spots? Venice Beach Boardwalk is a legendary 2.5-mile stretch of pure entertainment. It's a place where the weird and wonderful collide, where you can soak up the sun and the vibrant atmosphere. Trust me, this ain't your grandma's beach town, unless your grandma rocks a tie-dye muumuu and can juggle chainsaws. Venice Beach is the beating heart of LA's Bohemian spirit. It's a place where artists, musicians, and free spirits have flocked for decades. This eclectic mix creates an energy that's impossible to resist. Get ready for a sensory overload of sights, sounds, and smells, from street performers showing off their skills to the aroma of sizzling street food. Whether you're a first-time visitor or a seasoned Angelino, Venice Beach promises an unforgettable experience. So, grab your sunscreen, put on your walking shoes, and get ready for a wild ride through this legendary LA landmark. So, how did this coastal wonderland come to be? Let's rewind back to the early 1900s. Abbott Kinney, a tobacco millionaire with a vision, dreamed of creating a cultural haven. He bought up miles of coastal land and decided to build his own version of Venice, Italy, complete with canals. The Venice of America was born in 1905, and people flocked to experience its unique charm. Over the decades, Venice Beach transformed into a hub for artists, writers, and musicians seeking inspiration by the sea. The boardwalk itself was built in 1929, and it quickly became a stage for all walks of life. From the Beat Generation poets of the 50s to the skateboarding revolution of the 70s, Venice Beach has always been at the forefront of counterculture movements. It's a place where people can express themselves freely and embrace their individuality. So, when you stroll down the boardwalk, remember you're walking through layers of history and rebellion. Venice Beach is like a living, breathing art gallery, but instead of stuffy silence, you've got drum circles and breakdancers. Musicians from aspiring rock stars to bucket-drumming legends provide the soundtrack to your boardwalk adventure. Don't be surprised if you find yourself tapping your feet to reggae beats one minute and headbanging to heavy metal the next. Speaking of art, the murals that adorn the walls and buildings are a feast for the eyes. These aren't your average doodles, they're vibrant expressions of creativity, often depicting social commentary and local heroes. Keep an eye out for works by renowned street artists like Rip Kronk and Jules Muck. You might just stumble upon your new favorite masterpiece. And then there are the street performers. Venice Beach is where you'll find everything from sword swallowers and escape artists to comedians cracking jokes that'll make you spit out your iced latte. It's a constant parade of the unexpected, and that's what makes it so darn entertaining. Section 4. A sensory feast for all. Alright, let's talk attractions. First up, no trip to Venice Beach is complete without a visit to the legendary Muscle Beach. This open-air gym is where Arnold Schwarzenegger pumped iron back in the day, and it's still a hub for fitness fanatics flexing their stuff. Even if you're not into weightlifting, it's worth checking out just to witness the sheer dedication, and maybe grab a protein shake. Once you've had your fill of muscle watching, wander down the boardwalk and browse the eclectic shops. You'll find everything from tie-dye shirts and Bohemian jewelry to vintage records and quirky souvenirs. It's a treasure trove of unique finds, so be prepared to spend some serious time, and maybe some serious cash, exploring. And when your stomach starts rumbling, get ready to indulge in a smorgasbord of culinary delights. Venice Beach is a street food paradise, offering everything from classic hot dogs and fish tacos to international flavors and vegan treats. Grab a smoothie, chow down on some spicy noodles, or treat yourself to an ice cream cone. The options are endless. Section 5. Sun, sand, and endless activities. Okay, let's not forget the main attraction, the beach itself. Venice Beach boasts miles of golden sand, perfect for soaking up the California sunshine. Whether you want to work on your tan, build a sandcastle, or just chill out with a good book, the beach is your oyster, or should I say your sand dollar.